Did you know that in the background of Ghost Valley 2 in Mario Kart Wii, you can see Luigi's mansion? Ghost Valley shares a very similar aesthetic to Broken Pier, and in the background of Broken Pier, you can see these mountains, which are also seen in the background of Double Dash's iteration of Bowser's Castle. Meaning Boo Woods, the area from Luigi's mansion, is near the Koopa Kingdom. Hello, I'm Sam, and welcome back to my series where I try and make a map out of every Mario Kart track. I think that it's safe to assume that the Bowser Castle stages, unless they have evidence towards the contrary, are found in the Koopa Kingdom. But where exactly is the Koopa Kingdom? Well, in a lot of games, particularly in the new Super or Mario and Luigi series, Bowser's Castle is shown as being east of Peach's Castle. We also know from the first Yoshi's Island game that the Koopa Kingdom must be near Dinosaur Land, which I placed in the east in our last video. Aside from all of Bowser's castles, there's a few more tracks that I think are found in the Koopa Kingdom. Grumble Volcano might be here due to its volcanic seeming. Neo Bowser City is obviously a city found in the Koopa Kingdom, alongside Electro Dome due to Bowser's minions being the primary population, and Moon Highway because we can see Bowser Jr. emblems in the Wii version. Also for Moonview Highway, you can see Cheeseland in the background, which further ties it back to the eastern Dry Desert from last video. Since they're so close, Bone Dry Dunes might be part of the Dry Desert under the command of the Koopa Kingdom, as we can see massive Koopa skeletons found there. Moving away from the Koopa Kingdom, let's head back to Boo Woods. I discussed earlier how Broken Pier and Ghost Valley shared the same aesthetic of a broken down dock, but this is also the aesthetic of Banshee Boardwalk and Boo Lake. Of course, the track based on Luigi's Mansion is found nearby, as I mentioned earlier, but so is Tick-Tock Clock. We know from a line in the Luigi's Mansion remake that the original Luigi's Mansion is near Evershade Valley from Luigi's Mansion 2. One section of Evershade Valley is Old Clockworks, which of course is known for making giant clocks, just like Tick-Tock Clock. Giant clocks aren't a theme often seen in Mario games, the only other one I can think of being 7-4 from Mario 3D Land, which is also found near the Koopa Kingdom. Another course I think is in Boo Woods is Twisted Mansion. Not only do we have the whole Boo connection, but we also see ads for a brand called Ghost Clocks, which of course is a reference to Old Clockworks. Now, you might have noticed that my location for Tick-Tock Clock is different from the one I used in my Mario 64 video. In the Mario 64 video, I used this subway map as evidence for Tick-Tock Clock's location. This map might seem useful at first, but there are several flaws with it which lead me to believe it's inaccurate. Let's look at some of these courses. Sunshine Airport is on an island. DK Jungle is on DK Island. Music Park takes place in space. Rainbow Road also takes place in space. And Excite Bike Arena takes place in a different dimension entirely. Not to mention that many of these tracks have compelling evidence that would place them elsewhere, so I think it's safe to assume that this map is inaccurate. But that's all I have for this video. Make sure to check out the other parts of this series if you haven't. Stay hydrated, and I'll see you next time. Bye.